Good morning, Zio here, and today we're talking about Vicarious Visions, Blizzard, and a D2 remake, so grab yourself some coffee, sit back, relax, and let's get into it, shall we? So, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should go ahead and do so now. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it after you've watched it, of course. And, yeah. So, Vicarious Vision is replacing Team 1 at Blizzard, and, yeah, this is the thing that's actually going to be happening. So, why am I slightly excited about this? Because D2 is one of my favorites, right? D1 was alright. That was okay, but I didn't really get into it until D2 launched. And I remember begging my father for this game at this defunct CD music store thingy that they had, where they had a few computer games. I happened to see it and it was rated mature, and I'm like, no, seriously, it's okay. As my young teenage self, trying to get him to pay for it and everything, and he did. And I played this thing through dial-up, the thing where we had to sacrifice a robot and use its dying screams to connect to the internet, that thing. Yeah, so that's a thing that I used to play on dial-up, to play D2. I have so many memories of this game, it's not even funny. Like the time that my buddy got scammed with the D&D scam. And there's the fact that I will say this, that I was the first player to ever use a Telewind Druid, because I was always called a hacker in closed BattleNet on the ladder. As a result, because druids can't teleport, but there was a workaround, and this was before the amulets. They added those to the game that were like, I think, class specific, that gave every class +1 to teleport or something, so you didn't have to use the enigma trick that I was using. But anyway, stories aside, Team 1 at Blizzard is the one in charge of remakes, and we saw how poorly that went with Warcraft Reforged, and how they promised one thing, delivered a completely different product, and the product is so bad that even during championship matches, they had to not only restart a lot of matches, which really screwed over a lot of people during the championships, but they had to revert to the old graphic style just long enough for it to actually be stable enough, right, to actually finish a game without it disconnecting from the internet, which is such a failure in itself, considering they're on a local network together and they still had disconnects. It's not like I was sitting here or something playing some guy in Germany or Korea or something, and they had this thing set up to see the cameras and all this other stuff and doing it from afar, and then there was disconnects that way. No, they were in a localized stadium or area together with computers near each other, and still could not get a stable connection properly on the new graphics engines and things. And Blizzard has dissolved said team. As far as I'm aware, it no longer exists, and Activision has acquired Vicarious Visions. I'm pretty sure we talked about this once before, I don't remember, but they have gone ahead and they've been working with Team 3 on Diablo 4, and now they are being charged or tasked with the Diablo 2 remake. So who is exactly Vicarious Visions, you may be asked? They have quite the past, starting back in 1996 with a Synergist Dark Angel, Vigilante 8 for the Game Boy Color. Vigilante 8 was a fun game. It was a sort of a ripoff of what is it? Twisted Metal, which I also enjoyed, frankly, surprisingly enough. But recently, in recent days, not only did they do Doom 3, which was controversial in its own thing, but in the recent days, they've done Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. They supported Bungie with Destiny 2 on Microsoft. or on the Windows version of things, and they did Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. So, you know, let me go ahead and get these things rolling real quick so we can take a look. But yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, something I haven't picked up yet but would love to, because I did, strangely enough, play a lot of these games back in the day. Have, you know, their remakes, a lot of people love it. You know, apparently it's great, true to the original remake. And people have really, really enjoyed these. There's been great things said about them. I haven't really heard anything too bad, unlike the previous Tony Hawk games in the past, where after a certain point they've been pretty lackluster. Their Q&A testing is horrible, apparently, and they're full of, they're just a giant mess. We'll go with that. But they also did the Insane trilogy here. Links to these videos will be down below, because I am stealing this gameplay from other people, of course. So I apologize. I don't really have anything on hand to show you that doesn't come from somebody else. But yeah, they did the Insane trilogy that a lot of people loved and enjoyed as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do with Diablo 2. And this is D2. This is Diablo 2 in its current state, essentially. This is what it actually looks like compared to, say, Diablo 3 or something, which I didn't think to pull up, of course. But yeah, they're going to be remaking this, and I can't wait to see what they actually do with it. But yeah, I think that's about all I've got to say. The brief history of Vicarious Studios, the fact that they're now, since they have been acquired by Activision, I might have said EA earlier, not thinking about it. You know, when it comes to EA and Activision, they're kind of one and the same sometimes. But anyway, I did that in another video too. I think I was talking about Activision and referred to them as EA throughout the entire video, and I had to put a thing up and was like, hey, so I made a mistake. And of course somebody commented and was like, well, I mean, what's the difference? But yeah, seriously, they're tasked with doing this, which I think is a great thing. Let's just look down here in the article real quick. But apparently, according to reports, Vicarious Visions is now working on the D2 remake for Blizzard. Long remember, the D2 remake was originally being handled by Team 1's classic game devs, which, yeah, considering what they did with Reforge, had me going, yeah, this is probably not a good idea. That was recently dissolved. For several months now, Vicarious Visions have been operating in support capacity for Blizz Team 6, or Team 3, sorry, not 6. That has been working on Diablo 4. The support is said to be part of the development for the remake of the 2000s hit role-playing title Diablo 2, and I guess that's about it. So, but yeah, they're remaking it. And I can't wait to see what they do, because considering what they've done with, you know, Tony Hawk here and, you know, Crash Bandicoot, I really can't wait to see what else they're going to be doing with Diablo 2, because I would love to get back my Telewind Druid again. You know, it's something I would love to actually show off, to be totally honest, but Blizzard had this habit: if you didn't play in 3 months, they would delete your character. On old Battle.net, and on top of that, I don't think old Battle.net even exists anymore. Yeah, so I would love to actually show that off one day. However, it's not there unless I go ahead and install this game, get on open Battle.net, or get in single player and do some hacks to recreate my original character just to show it off, which might be something I might do just for the fun of it at some point. But yeah, I think that's about it. I can't wait to see what they do with this. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will talk to you later. See ya. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.